way too many game plans. Like, they will need a plan A, B, C, D if they want to win this one. So let's see how deep their strat book goes as we are about to go live with next Terra. It's do or die for DRS.
DRS, I hope they come in all guns swinging and they get those eliminations. It's going to be a pistol round first, and we have seen the way DRS just fumbles this one. Lao far across, M500 in hand, and he would love to go ahead and snipe some more in the beginning round itself. Look at him getting the damage. 38 counter up and running, and 3 people just rushing down the throat. Asalu instantly pops out that Crimson Crush, but that's a mistake as Pratik, he himself falls down.
Nice spray, at least with that clock. Stroex from the other building needs to land that headshot, misses his opportunity. He doesn't get another one, and now they know about his position, so they get away from there. Takuri in the center building. Can he get the shot onto Lao? He's been offered a free 1v1 duel. Oh, never mind. Nero has his number. Nero's rushing right towards him. Takuri takes way too much damage from behind, and now he has to pop the time turner. He's challenging anyone to get inside, but the moment he strikes out, he's swinging the sight for no reason. And poor Stroex, it's deja vu all over for him again, man. It's once more a 1v3. Nolan is already marking his mannequin. And Nolan was ready to pull the trigger the moment Stroex teleported to it.
Yeah, the Glock around the block, it does wonders. The fire rate absolutely insane, and look at the way Pratik, he tried his level best, man. That was a really good confrontation against LBT, but again, getting caught off guard multiple times has just made DRS sick and tired of Esports. So they would love to get that Kingfisher and annihilate them once and for all.
Oh yeah, get that big gun out there already. No mini Uzis, no walking around with Mag 7, straight up get the Kingfishers on LPT and Lauho. Maintain your distance.
So
even
aggressive?
Stroex has an hero Kingfisher for that matter. Nero, Nolan, both of them going towards the other end of the zipway. Asalu and Pratik, they also meet them in the center. Smoke Vortex pop towards the center. Asalu has to get that Crimson Crush out, but take a look at Takuri. He's the one who can make the play over here. Oh no, I think Lauho has Pratik's number. He gets away, but he hears Stroex under him. This could be problematic. Stroex and Lauho, the 2 people who are supposed to be flanking each other, they need to keep track. And LPD finds Pratik. That's the first one. Zips across. He tries to get the shot onto Asalu, but Asalu jumps back into the Crimson Crush form, and he peeks out, pre-firing around the corner, wins the duel against Takuri. But that's no problem for PE Sports at all. LPD jumps in and swoops everything up.
Oh, this can be a potential clean sweep. I mean, the way the teams are just rushing forward, PE Sports, they just know what they're doing, man. It's not like a question mark game coming in from their end, or a surprise that they're seeing such a combinational gameplay from DRS. Absolutely not. It's just pressing forward, getting to know what's happening, addressing that issue, and once the issue has already been addressed, moving forward. Not sitting there, standing there, trying to go in for the finisher or trying to go in for the knuckle cluster on the face of the opponents just to annoy them. Not at all. PE Sports is very surgical at this point of time.
Surgical and precise. They've already stuck twice with 2
nice.
rounds. Oh my god, that nade does chunk of damage onto Asalu. But Pratik rushes into the center, tries to pick up that fight, and as soon as he discovers that he's outnumbered, he gets out of there without any consequences. That's a risky move that you don't get to make often.
Look at LBT. This man is a sneaky kind, and he would love to pounce at the opponents as their backs are completely wide open. Nolan, Nero, both of them just going ahead and giving the proxy. Lao, he's trying to see what's happening. Pratik, he still somehow managed to sit around the corner. But if you're going to stay like that as a sitting duck for a longer time, then you're just giving more room for PE Sports to gain the advantage of getting the map control. And that's where Nolan is just working around right inside the vortex, staying hidden. And his information unknown. LBT finally seen, and all of those shots, I don't think so it's going to connect. Finally, he shows up, and with that, a banger knock comes through.
Stroex gets the trade, but the job is already done. He got the elimination onto Takuri as well. LBT can still be rezzed, but Nero doesn't want to go for it. He knows that Stroix will try to intercept them. And Stroix peeks out. That's a mistake. His other opponent is also very low on HP. Oh, he doesn't even need to shoot him, man. Nero's Oscar Dash does only a tiny amount of damage, and that alone is enough to get a knock. Prateek will be shot by every single remaining member. And it's been a while since I've seen someone get knocked by the Oscar Dash. The Valiant Dash is not something that's primarily used for damage, and it does only like a minuscule amount of damage, but it still got the elimination. Wow.
That was a knockback that even he could not recover from.
Yeah.
And well, DRS, I don't know what happened to Stroix. Why would he look back again towards this very spot where he's just left down to minute HP? I don't know, man. For a second, I thought that he has something. At least he's going to go for a headshot or something. And with that headshot, that instant knock, that sudden rush of adrenaline. But unfortunately, nothing was seen there. Now moving forward towards the 4th round, Nolan again contesting the mid parts of the entire area, and LBT, he's trying to rush in and see where the mannequin has been placed.
Oh, once again, they're going to get the cyber airdrop point. Esports have just been getting this airdrop without being contested. I mean, even in the previous game, they were towards the center. They popped the smoke vortex, and DRS don't even try to contest them. This time, DRX have 3 people heading on towards the south side, but where is the 4th one? Where's the flanker? I need to see Stroix. And even Esports are looking out for Stroix. That's the only person who can make a difference over here. They've noted down the positions of everybody else. They used the coda. They figured out that there's 3 over here. And that's exactly why Esports aren't moving anywhere close. They see the mannequin. They see Stroix, and they realize all 4 are together over here. Time to converge.
And LBT, he's very quick. Those nimble feats, it's just giving him the edge in order to understand what's happening next. Laho, height advantage, and Stroix already been taken care of. This is sad already. The second frag, that's a good knock. And through that, I don't think so. DRS gets the opportunity to stand tall, let along at least get a knock. This is a flawless coming in from PE Sports.
Absolutely flawless. What a trap. Like, they popped that coda. They figured out that there's 3 over here. The moment they see the mannequin, look at Lauho. He's staying ducked over there. Only reveals himself when it's necessary. And by the time they even look at Lauho, you've already got LBT and Nolan backstabbing them. They climb up the stairs, which DRS used just a few seconds ago. And DRS didn't expect to be backstabbed within a matter of seconds from the staircase that they had just cleared. Oh, that's just unfortunate. That's a very bitter pill to swallow.
Indeed. Prateek. I mean, I don't think so the Free Fire coins are going to be in any effect in this particular round. They have abundance of that. They have good weapons as well. But the cyber airdrop, it doesn't matter. I mean, Nolan wants to go ahead and bait it out, but there's no one to contest that very spot. As Prateek, he wants to take his battle of his own. Laho taken care of. Not a good sight for the team called PE Esports. And slowly but surely, DRS, they would love to at least get a round or 2 from here on.
The hero of DRS, Stroix, also finds LBT. Nolan, he tries to make a play for the airdrop, and he's been doing that all game, but finally they check him. They can't let him get away with daylight robbery again and again. Steffi popped, but nades are not your problem over here, son. He's trying to juke them around the time turner. Prateek also joins the chase, and finally it takes 3 people to gun down one elusive little guy. It's all up to Nedo. And yes, sure, DRS can get this round, but they still need to make a massive upward climb if they want to tie up the scoreline with PE Sports.
Miles to go before their sleep. And this is the final map for them, as the first one has already been won by PE Sports. My God, Nolan, the way he's just spanning out those things, those scenarios in his head, and is just just going ahead using on the phone as well. This is insane. The computing speed of this guy is absolutely hats off, man. This guy stayed alive. And wait, what happened? The last man standing, I believe it was Nero, right? He just got pummeled in like 2 seconds.
Ooh, this time Stroix gets pummeled. Lauho with that lineup gets Stroix before he can even make the climb up there. And now Nero will be able to finish him off. Great stuff.
Good stuff.
And Lava has been doing this all the time, man. Even in Kalahari, he managed to get the knock onto Stroix the moment the barrier drops. Lauho strikes again, man. Second one for Lauho. They've got Thakuri's number. Peek me. LBD's like daring him. I dare you. I double dare you. Show yourself.
Triple dare, but he's just ducking around. Thakuri, he's smart as a whip. But here's the thing, right? Lauho, even in the previous day when we saw those statistics being so high compared to the rest of the team, now you know why. He loves to take those skirmishes early in the game itself, getting those knocks and the eliminations instantly. DRS, couple of players still trying to survive, but I don't know why. Because 4 of them waiting for them right in front is just gonna be a sad demise.
The time is ticking away for DRS. It's a ticking time clock situation, quite literally. They'll be forced to get out of there in a matter of moments. Nero's already flanking their right-hand side. They can't jump out towards the left because Lauho is looking at them. Thakuri makes a risky cross, loses his life instantly, and there you go. PE Sports had their number from minute 1.
Those members, they kept falling down. I mean, imagine you're spawning, and the moment you spawn, you're like down, knocked on the ground, crying for help, saying, help me. That's where we can go, else it's gonna be a 4:3. Why would you want to do that? Yeah, the proportion seems completely out. And PE Sports, they would not mind closing the game with the way they're already performing.
I think Lauho's gonna try to go for a barrier lineup once again. Can he find it?
Nope.
Nah, not this time. Not this time. No challenges on the ground floor. Everybody from Esports already taking the height.
Esports way too quick. Thakuri trying to cook that nade to perfection, but unfortunately there's no one home. Lauho! That was a Pelican taking a cross, and the moment he did that, instant knocks are coming through. Lauho is just taking things up a notch. Nolan trying to rush around, M590 in hand, the buy one get one free shot, just fumbling through. The one player who's trying his level best, but his legs, they've been caught. And that's the spidey sense which he could not tingle right around. And this is the way PE Sports rolls. Gets those knocks again and again through. The last man standing doesn't know, no clue whatsoever what's happening. And the only thing he could do was throw in a glue wall, which soon is going to be absolutely shattered, like the hope of even entering towards the semi-finals.
Destroyed in seconds. PE Esports make